Well, welcome back to another lesson on outdoor photography techniques. This is Don Gale, and what I'm going to show you today is some pictures from a luau that we photographed on Kauai. We were over a couple weeks ago, actually it was a couple months ago. Time's flying, man. We were shooting a luau on Kauai for the Luau Kalamaku, which is takes place at the Kilahana plantation there, right at the southern end of the island. And it's a real big stage production, and they have a lot of, typical Polynesian hula dancers, fire dancers. And one of the things that they really were in need of, besides some shots of the buffet and the overall luau effect, was some shots of the fire dancers, because the ability to capture action in low light, and not have everything being blurred, has been a problem for everybody for the last, 20 years, with film having grain and lenses not being fast enough. And so now with digital cameras and their ability to shoot in really low light with high ISOs, I felt that I could probably overcome this problem. So I was pretty confident when I talked with the marketing director for the luau that I'd be able to come up with some shots of these guys. So here's one of the first ones that we shot. Let me just zoom in and show you what we are getting noise-wise, which is actually not hardly any noise at all. This was shot with a Nikon D-700 at, believe it or not, 6400 ISO. I mean, I can't even fathom shooting anything at ISOs that high. Here, the shutter speed on this thing was at a 320th of a second at 2.8. Handheld with the ISO at 6400. And let me just zoom in and let you see the noise is so insignificant it's hardly even visible. So they were pretty happy with these shots. I'd never been able to even come close to shooting action low light stuff like this before, so that new generation of sensors specifically on the Nikons I think is a huge breakthrough, and I'm sure everybody else will be playing leapfrog over the next few months. But as of now, that was pretty impressive. And I mean, this is about exactly how it looks. I wasn't really worried about getting a white balance correct. I wanted that super warm look from this, and it was shot with actually a relatively new lens I was using. It's the Tamron 70 to 200 2.8, which is just absolutely amazingly sharp. These were also shot at the same luau, just a different part of the production. They'd had a little more light set up here. They had some house lights on and a few real low-powered spotlights coming in on some of the entertainers. And here they just washed everything with some blue spotlights. But I tell you, some of these new sensors and new lenses are sure making our jobs easier. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.